know that this is the first writing made by a human being on another celestial body.
Okay, so the highlight of the sale is the Apollo 11 Lunar Module Timeline book. This is the procedures manual that was used by Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong as they landed on the moon. It's annotated by them in real time, and it was present, during the entire voyage of the lunar module Eagle. On page 10, Aldrin has written the landing coordinates of Eagle, and this is the first writing done by a human being on another celestial body.
There are a couple of spots that I'll point out, later.
The book is estimated at $7 to $9 million.
These are all Neil Armstrong's check marks as they just move through the list and follow all the procedures needed.
So this book, we know exactly where it was, right in between Armstrong and Aldrin on Eagle. We know exactly when it was being used because the times are recorded, within the book. And it was there and a unique witness to truly one of the most joyous and triumphant moments in human history. So as a historical object, it's tremendously exciting and emotional.
That 360-degree yaw that's indicated right here in the book. So this page has the lunar module Eagle undocking and separation. One of the first tasks that they perform after.
Another great lot that we have in the sale is a camera dust brush that was used on Apollo by the crew of Apollo 14, actually on the moon's surface. So this is a dust brush that cleaned the lenses on their Hasselblad cameras and on other scientific equipment. It's very rare to have a lunar surface used exploration tool. This one is special also because it is a dust brush and the bristles are still embedded with lunar dust. The brush is estimated at $125,000 to $175,000.
So you can see the labels here clearly. Quite heavy. These tapes are incredibly important. They are the only surviving original first-generation NASA recordings of the moonwalk. And if I've had people ask me, what does it mean, original? What's a first-generation recording? And you have to kind of get into the technicalities of how these tapes were actually created, which is a technological marvel, really, how they were able to pull this off. Westinghouse created a special lunar surface television camera. And that camera was deployed by Neil Armstrong on the lunar surface. It recorded him going down the ladder. He put it out on a tripod, and it recorded all of he and Buzz Aldrin's various activities during that first EVA. Now, there was no film in that camera. The data was sent back to Earth via microwaves and captured with satellites in Australia and California. And then that data was sent to Johnson Space Center. At the time, it was called Manned Spacecraft Center in Houston. And it was recorded onto 45 slow scan tapes. Now, those tapes could not be used to broadcast, so the data on that tape had to be converted into NTSC format, which is the standard format for North and most of South America. What we are selling are the original tapes that they converted onto. There you go. That's the original box, everything. And these labels down here are, so it's 3 original 2-inch Ampex reels that contain the full footage. They're sold as one lot. The estimate is $1 to $2 million. He's ready now, he's just capturing. We have 20 original panels from firing rooms 1 and 3, which were at Mission Control, Manned Spacecraft Center. These were used to launch the various missions, so Apollo 8, Apollo 11, Apollo 10, Apollo 13, Apollo 17, ASTP, et cetera.